Welcome to my channel Valuable Rare Coins because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we uncover the hidden story behind the United States of America 1-cent coin from 1961D, a coin that millions of people overlook every day, yet it carries surprising value, rare variations, and collector appeal that can turn an ordinary penny into a remarkable treasure. The year 1961 was a period of rapid change in America, a time when technology, culture, and manufacturing were evolving. And during this movement, the Denver Mint produced an enormous number of pennies, making the 1961 an essential part of everyday life across the country. Even though the mintage was massive, collectors today know that true value doesn't lie in how many were made, but in how few have survived in extraordinary condition. Because most 1961 cents were used heavily, exchanged countless times, and exposed to more than 60 years of wear and tear, this is why high-grade examples stand out so dramatically, especially those that retain their original mint luster. Sharp details and bright surfaces. Features that serious collectors instantly recognize and prize with enthusiasm. Another major reason this coin attracts attention is the exciting range of mint errors that appeared during its production. Mistakes that happened in the fast-moving environment at the Denver Mint and now represent some of the most thrilling finds for collectors searching through old penny rolls. One of the most desirable errors from 1961D is the double die variety, where letters or numbers appear doubled due to a shift in the die during preparation, creating dramatic visual differences that can elevate the value of the coin significantly. Another captivating error is the repunched mint mark, where the D was stamped more than once, often at slightly different angles or positions, leaving behind overlapping impressions that become highly valuable to those who study minting details closely. Off-center strikes also add to the excitement of this coin, created when the blank planchet wasn't aligned perfectly beneath the striking dies, causing a noticeable shift in the design that instantly makes the coin unique and collectible. Collectors love these errors not only because they look fascinating, but also because they represent rare moments when minting precision slipped, leaving behind small quirks that transformed ordinary coins into rare and valuable finds. Even without errors, the 1961D becomes especially desirable in mint state grades, since finding a perfectly preserved specimen more than 60 years later is incredibly challenging, making the finest examples true gems for dedicated collectors. These high-grade coins often display beautiful copper tones, sharp details in Lincoln's portrait, and crisp lettering that show no signs of the typical fading or smoothing caused by years in circulation, making them pop instantly under proper lighting. Collectors often describe discovering a perfectly preserved 1961D as an unforgettable moment because such finds represent a small miracle of preservation in a world where most pennies from this era were used until nearly worn out. The challenge of finding these exceptional examples keeps the 1961D at the center of collector interest, pushing enthusiasts to search through coin jars, bankrolls, and old collections in the hope of uncovering a rare survivor. The coin also appeals deeply to new collectors because it provides the perfect introduction to understanding mint marks, die varieties, and error identification, transforming an everyday penny into a gateway to the world of numismatics. As more collectors share discoveries and newly recognized varieties come to light, the enthusiasm for the 1961D continues to grow, adding fresh energy and excitement to the hunt for valuable examples. When a high-grade or error-struck 1961D penny hits the market, experienced collectors know exactly how rare such a coin can be, often sparking competitive bidding and showcasing the strong demand for well-preserved or unusual wheat era follow-up cents. The combination of history, rarity, and unexpected minting mistakes makes this coin a powerful favorite among collectors who appreciate the charm and hidden potential of mid-century American coinage. Every exceptional 1961D penny serves as a reminder that even modern-looking coins can carry immense value when preserved carefully or marked with a rare and beautiful error from the minting process. With each discovery and each new story shared, the prestige of the 1961D continues to rise, ensuring that this coin will remain a beloved and exciting piece in the world of American numismatics for years to come in the most extraordinary conditions, especially with dramatic errors or flawless preservation. The United States of America 1-cent coin from 1961D has reached an impressive value of $170,000. Second rare coin. We explore the incredible story behind the United States of America 1-cent coin from 1975D, a coin that millions of people have handled without ever realizing it holds hidden rarities, valuable errors, and surprising worth that can turn a simple penny into a prized treasure. The year 1975 was a time of cultural change, shifting technology, and new economic challenges in the United States. And during this moment, the Denver Mint was working nonstop to produce billions of cents, making the 1975D an essential part of daily American life across the country. Even though this coin was minted in massive numbers, collectors know that true value lies not in how many were made, but in how few have survived in flawless condition. Because most 1975D cents were used heavily, tossed into jars, spent in stores, and circulated for decades, these years of circulation make high-grade examples extremely rare today, especially those that still shine with their original mint luster, sharp lettering, and crisp details, features that instantly catch the eye of serious collectors searching for exceptional pieces beyond condition. What truly elevates the 1975D cent into something extraordinary is the range of mint errors that appeared during production, mistakes created by the fast-moving machinery at the Denver Mint, turning ordinary pennies into valuable numismatic surprises. One of the most sought-after errors is the double die, where the numbers or letters show a clear doubling effect caused by die misalignment during preparation, a rare and visually dramatic feature that collectors absolutely love to discover. Another exciting error is the repunched mint mark, where the D was stamped more than once at different angles or positions, leaving behind overlapping impressions that make even this tiny detail a major point of value for error enthusiasts. Off-center strikes from 1975 also spark collector excitement, created when the blank planchet wasn't perfectly aligned beneath the dies, resulting in a shifted design that makes the coin stand out immediately as a rare and collectible mistake. These fascinating mint errors not only make the coins valuable, but also tell a story about the minting process itself, offering a glimpse into the speed, pressure, and occasional imperfections of coin production during the mid-1970s. Collectors often describe the thrill of spotting a rare 1975D error as unforgettable, because every unusual strike or double detail represents a tiny piece of hidden mint history waiting to be discovered by those with patience and a sharp eye. Even without errors, the 1975D becomes highly desirable in high mint state grades, because finding a perfectly preserved example after nearly 50 years is remarkably difficult, making such coins prized additions to any serious collection. These well-preserved coins often display a striking copper brilliance, bold features in Lincoln's portrait, and sharp edges free from the wear that usually affects pennies of this era, making them stand out beautifully under magnification. As more collectors take interest in modern-era coins, the demand for pristine 1975D cents has grown dramatically, pushing enthusiasts to search through old penny rolls, inherited collections, and long-forgotten coin jars for hidden gems. Collectors new to the hobby also love the 1975D because it serves as a perfect introduction to error hunting, mint mark study, and grading, transforming an ordinary looking penny into a fascinating lesson in numismatic detail. Over time, collectors have uncovered more varieties and subtle differences in the 1975D series, keeping excitement high as fresh discoveries continue to surprise both beginners and longtime enthusiasts. Whenever a rare high-grade or error-struck 1975D penny surfaces at auction, bidding wars often follow, proving just how competitive and passionate the hobby has become for those searching for standout examples of this modern classic. The combination of nostalgia, history, and rarity makes the 1975D coin collectors deeply appreciate, because it represents a bridge between classic copper coinage and the modern minting era that would soon follow. Every exceptional 1975D can serve as a beautiful reminder that even the simplest coins can carry remarkable value when preserved well or touched by a rare minting error that transforms them into something truly special. As the years pass and more of these coins disappear from circulation, the importance and desirability of high-quality 1975D examples only continue to grow, drawing more collectors into the search for the next extraordinary find in the most impressive conditions. Especially when paired with dramatic mint errors or flawless preservation, the United States of America 1-cent coin from 1975D has reached an outstanding value of $130,000. Third expensive coin. We explore the United States of America 1-cent coin from 1982, a year that changed the entire history of the American penny and created rare varieties, hidden treasures, and valuable errors that collectors are still chasing with excitement. The year 1982 was a turning point for the U.S. Mint because it marked the transition from traditional copper pennies to the new copper-plated zinc composition. And this major shift resulted in multiple versions of the coin being struck, each one slightly different and creating an unforgettable moment in numismatic history. Collectors love the 1982 penny because it isn't just one coin, it's a whole family of varieties, including copper cents, zinc cents, large date designs, and small date designs, making the year a playground for collectors who enjoy identifying subtle details and searching for hidden gems. Even though billions were produced, the fascinating part is that some specific varieties are incredibly scarce, and the combination of metal transition and design changes makes the 1982 cents feel like a treasure hunt waiting to be explored by anyone with a sharp eye. High-grade 1982 pennies are already valuable on their own, but the true excitement comes from those rare varieties that escaped attention for decades, hiding in jars, drawers, dusty containers, and old pocket change collections. What makes this coin even more thrilling is the presence of dramatic mint errors, created during a year of rapid changes and heavy production, turning ordinary pennies into extraordinary pieces that collectors are willing to pay surprising amounts of money for. One of the most famous errors collectors search for is the wrong planchet strike, where a copper penny was accidentally struck on zinc stock or vice versa, creating a mismatch in weight, sound, and composition that instantly transforms the coin into a rare and valuable item. Another exciting category is the doubled die variety, where certain letters or numbers appear doubled due to a shift in the die during preparation, creating a vivid visual effect that collectors absolutely love to discover. Because these errors are always highly sought after, repunched mint marks also appear on certain 1982 coins, especially from the transition period, where small mechanical misalignments caused overlapping markings that error hunters enjoy examining in extreme detail. Off-center strikes from 1982 add even more excitement to the series, with the design shifted dramatically when the blank wasn't perfectly aligned under the striking dies, producing unique and visually striking coins that immediately stand out. Collectors appreciate these errors not only for their value, but for what they represent. A moment in American minting when processes were changing, machinery was adapting, and mistakes became permanent pieces of history captured in copper and zinc, even without errors. The highest-grade 1982 pennies are incredibly desirable because finding an untouched, flawless survivor today is extremely rare, especially for the copper variety, which wears faster and is harder to keep in pristine condition. The thrill of examining a 1982 penny and discovering that it weighs differently or that the date style matches a rarer version is an unforgettable moment for collectors, making this coin one of the most interactive and intriguing pieces to study. Many coin enthusiasts today still search rolls and old savings jars hoping to uncover one of the rare transitional varieties, proving that the 1982 penny continues to inspire new collectors and captivate veteran numismatists alike. The excitement grows each time a new discovery is made. And as more collectors learn the differences between small dates, large dates, copper types, and zinc types, the demand for the rarest combinations only becomes stronger. Auctions featuring top-graded 1982 pennies or dramatic error pieces often attract intense bidding wars, reminding the numismatic world that Even modern-era coins can hold astonishing value when preserved perfectly or struck with a rare mistake. The beauty of the 1982 series lies in its complexity, history, and unpredictability, making it a favorite among collectors who enjoy variety searching, error hunting, and exploring the detailed evolution of the American penny. Every well-preserved 1982 cent serves as a tiny time capsule from a year when the mint changed direction, leaving behind a trail of varieties and oddities that continue to spark curiosity and inspire collectors to look closer at every detail. As more people discover the hidden value and rich history behind the 1982 penny, the popularity and demand for rare specimens keep growing, ensuring that this fascinating coin remains one of the most talked about pieces in modern American numismatics. In the rarest examples with exceptional condition or extraordinary mint errors, the United States of America 1-cent coin from 1982 has reached an impressive value of $100,000. Specially, we explore the United States of America 1-cent coin from 1987, a coin that may seem ordinary to most people but holds rare varieties, minting errors, and surprising value that make it a fascinating piece for collectors and coin enthusiasts alike. The year 1987 was a time of steady production at the United States Mint, and the Denver and Philadelphia mints were producing millions of pennies for everyday use, making the 1987 cent a common sight, yet hiding secrets that only the sharpest eyes can spot. Even though billions of these pennies were made, the true appeal for collectors lies in the small number of coins that survived in pristine, uncirculated condition, untouched by circulation, and retaining their original mint luster. High-grade 1987 cents are sought after because most circulated heavily, showing signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration, while the rare flawless specimens become instant highlights in any collection due to their visual appeal and scarcity. One of the reasons collectors get excited about the 1987 is the presence of unusual mint errors, which occurred despite the mint's advanced machinery, turning ordinary pennies into rare and valuable collectibles. The double die variety is one of the most captivating errors, where letters or numbers appear slightly doubled due to misalignment of the die during preparation, producing a dramatic effect that is highly prized among numismatists. Repunched mint marks are also found on some 1987 cents, where the D was stamped more than once in slightly different positions, creating overlapping impressions that become highly collectible to those who focus on mint mark varieties. Off-center strikes add another layer of excitement, caused when the blank planchet was not properly aligned during striking, resulting in coins with a noticeably shifted design, instantly making them unique and valuable in the eyes of collectors. These errors are not just visually striking. They also reflect the inner workings of the mint, giving collectors a glimpse into the production process and the occasional imperfections that make certain coins stand out from ordinary circulation pieces, even without errors. The 1987 penny has appeal because the finest examples display bold detail in Lincoln's portrait, crisp lettering, and a brilliant copper surface, all of which are rare to find after decades of handling. Collectors often describe the thrill of spotting a high-grade 1987 as unforgettable, because these coins offer a chance to own a piece of history in a condition that is almost impossible to find outside of carefully preserved collections. The challenge of locating these exceptional specimens keeps the coin in high demand, prompting collectors to search through old jars, rolls, and even forgotten coin collections for a chance at discovering a hidden gem. Modern collectors are drawn to the 1987 because it teaches the skills of coin grading, error identification, and subtle observation, allowing both beginners and experienced collectors to engage deeply with a seemingly simple penny. With each year, the interest in rare 1987 varieties grows as more collectors share discoveries and identify subtle differences between normal coins and extraordinary errors, keeping the excitement alive in the numismatic community. Auctions featuring high-grade or error-struck 1987 pennies often ignite intense competition, highlighting how even modern-era coins can command serious Attention and impressive prices when rarity and condition align perfectly. The beauty of the 1987D lies in its accessibility for new collectors and its potential for surprising value for experienced enthusiasts, making it an ideal coin to study, collect, and cherish for decades. Each exceptional 1987D coin tells a story of American coin production in the late 20th century, linking collectors to a time when coins were both a practical necessity and a reflection of minting craftsmanship. As more collectors examine rolls of pennies, and inherited collections, the possibility of discovering a high-grade or rare 1987D continues to fuel excitement and passion for the hobby. The combination of rarity, minting mistakes, and the challenge of finding top-grade examples ensures that this coin will remain a highly interesting and collectible piece for years to come, appealing to both newcomers and seasoned numismatists in the most extraordinary conditions, particularly with rare mint errors or flawless preservation. The United States of America 1-cent coin from 1987D has reached an impressive value of $65,000. Last unique coin, we explore the United States of America 1-cent coin from 1963D, a coin that may seem ordinary at first glance, but holds remarkable history, rare varieties, and hidden value that makes it a dream find for collectors. The year 1963 was an exciting time in America, a period of cultural change and economic growth, and during this era, the Denver Mint produced millions of pennies, including the 1963D cent, which circulated widely yet still has a story waiting to be uncovered. Even though the mintage was high, what makes the 1963D truly special today is the small number of coins that survived in exceptional condition, because most pennies of this era were used extensively, losing their sharp details and bright surfaces over time. High-grade examples of the 1963D penny are incredibly rare, and collectors immediately recognize them by their sharpness in Lincoln's portrait, crisp lettering, and bold features on the reverse wheat ears, making them highly desirable for display and collection. The coin's appeal goes beyond condition. Rare mint errors make the 1963D even more exciting, with unusual strikes and minting mistakes transforming everyday pennies into extraordinary treasures that collectors actively seek. One of the most sought-after errors for this year is the double die, where letters or numbers appear doubled due to slight misalignment during the die preparation process, creating a striking visual effect that can dramatically increase a coin's value. Repunched mint marks also appear on certain 1963D coins, where the D was stamped more than once, leaving overlapping impressions that are highly prized by collectors because they showcase the human element of the minting process. Off-center strikes from 1963 add another layer of intrigue, created when the blank planchet was misaligned under the striking dies, producing coins with shifted designs that immediately catch the eye and are highly collectible. These errors and varieties are not just visually interesting, they also offer a glimpse into the production methods and minting challenges of the 1960s, allowing collectors to connect with the history behind every coin, even without mint errors. The 1963D remains highly collectible in uncirculated condition because the finest examples display a brilliance and sharpness that have become extremely rare after decades of circulation. Collectors often describe the thrill of discovering a high-grade 1963D as unforgettable because finding a flawless coin from this era is like uncovering a miniature time capsule from over 50 years ago. The coin encourages enthusiasts to carefully examine each detail, comparing subtle variations in lettering, mint mark positioning, and overall design, which transforms a simple penny into an engaging challenge for numismatists. The hunt for these coins is particularly exciting because high-grade 1963D pennies are rare, meaning that every coin examined has the potential to be a remarkable find that could significantly enhance a collection. The 1963D penny also serves as a bridge between generations of collectors, connecting the history of mid-20th century coinage to the present day through its enduring design and the stories hidden in its metal. Collectors who specialize in error coins find the 1963D especially intriguing because the misprints, Double dies and repunched mint marks are perfect examples of the unexpected surprises that can occur during large-scale coin production. Auctions and private sales of exceptional 1963D coins often generate excitement, with competitive bidding reflecting the strong demand for high-quality, rare pennies from this era. This coin represents a perfect combination of beauty, history, and rarity, making it not only a collectible item, but also an educational piece for those who study the intricacies of coin design and minting processes. The 1963D continues to captivate collectors because every well-preserved example is a testament to careful handling over decades, showcasing what can happen when a coin escapes the wear and tear of everyday circulation, as more collectors discover the hidden varieties and mint errors from this year. The 1963D remains a centerpiece for collectors who enjoy searching for the extraordinary among seemingly ordinary coins, in the rarest conditions, especially with flawless preservation or dramatic mint errors. The United States of America 1-cent coin from 1963D has reached an astonishing value of $145,000. Thank you for watching.